live with the two Jacksons. The first one we're going to do, I want to talk about is the JS34 quilted. I actually just got a couple, we'll say three packages in today, and one of the main ones one of the main ones that I got was the really expensive five-way selector for. I get another pickup coming in. I believe it's what is today? Wednesday. Is today Wednesday? Trying to make sure. No, today's Thursday. My apologies. So it should be my other pickup should be coming in tomorrow. So I have a five-way selector that came in today. It was supposed to be in yesterday, but I'm not hooking it up to the jack just yet because I mean, what's the use, right? I have one active pickup, but I thought it looked really cool because I mean, most I've really converted to actives is like, hey, just rip everything out, put it to the bridge. So instead of doing that, I decided I'm gonna convert this entire Jackson, commit to it, and just go that route because the 81 in this sounds amazing. I just with having the doctor's orders and whatnot, I'm sticking with these. And I was a Duncan player. Let's see, since I was 15, over 20 years I've been using passive pickups. And since I would say the past 2 to 3 years, I've been dabbling with what is it with 81s, and it just seems as soon as I plugged in an 81, it's like, okay, I don't have to mess with this. I took off some of the what is it? Some of the boost pedals and all that. So I was just like, okay, I think I found what I needed. So I mean, I'm not complaining. I mean, they're good. Some of the passive pickups are really good. It's just I just don't need them for what I'm doing. I mean, I would to be less is more. I mean, I'm not talking about boost pedals. I used them for sort of many years to put this up. So I was trying to get away with just leaving the passive pickups in, and just, I was trying to leave like the middle in because I didn't want to have to foam it because I ordered copper tape, EMI tape, so I don't have to, because how they use the EMI paint, I don't like it because you still get resistance and you hear things coming through. Like if you have, let's say you have your cell phone in your pocket, the paint isn't as good as the EMI tape. So I mean, you spend like a little over $10 and really take your time and spend, what is it, about 30 minutes to an hour and get all the corners in there, all the nooks and crannies. Even with the active pickups, it sounds awesome. So and I'll do that live here. I think it's supposed to. I think that's the last part, that last piece of equipment that comes in. It's supposed to be Monday. I'm hoping it comes in tomorrow or Saturday though, because it'd be really nice to just finish this whole entire mod. Because well, I'm not gonna be able to order the last middle pickup till end of February, but just to be able to turn this thing from the passive pickup to this, it does wonders. I'm actually thinking about drilling a couple holes and adding an afterburner, maybe, I don't know, and then adding a kill switch. I mean, if anyone has any recommendations, by all means, please, because like I said, out of all the years I've been playing, I'm just now moving to active. Oh, wow. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yeah, just like I was just saying before everyone jumped in, I'm thinking about drilling 2 holes in, putting an afterburner and a kill switch. Don't know yet. Any recommendations? I would love to hear it because I'm having the essays coming in tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or Saturday, I believe, and then I'm ordering the last essay the end of February. Oh wow, I tightened that a little too tight, and then I didn't do anything with that. I mean, I don't know many of the. I don't usually know I know EMG is not really known, it seems like, for their single coils that I know of. It's always their humbuckers. Oh, shit. But, yeah. I tried Fishman the one time. They were alright. Because I had the Stephen Carpenter 7-string. So I can actually focus a little bit more. So yeah, I'm always open to suggestions on single coils right now. Because if I can get a different single coil for the middle pickup, that'd be awesome. So I was kind of building this guitar around Jay Yeniger's guitar from White Zombie's first album, because he had a 81 in the bridge and an SA in the neck, but he never had a middle pickup. But he also had a Charvel. It's a Jackson, it's pretty close. So, but I'm really, the more I keep thinking about it and talking about it, I'm open to hearing if anyone who plays EMGs, what middle pickup for a single coil would you recommend? Let me go grab my tuner real quick. I can't wait to show off the awesome vintage Jackson that I got not too long ago, actually the other day. Come on. There we go. So how's everyone been doing lately? Do you guys want to see the other Jackson real quick? Hold on, let me finish what I'm doing first. So, no one has any recommendations, huh, for middle pickups? I got you. I got you. I know a lot of people don't use the middle pickup, but I use everything. If it's on the guitar, I use it. Come on. So I'm also gonna get custom truss rod covers for the Jacksons and all that too, because I saw them on eBay and I think they're pretty neat. Yeah, they didn't even really get the paint in there that well. Come on. I know this is boring. I apologize. I'm just trying to at least get it somewhat back into place. I had to rip out the... No. I had to rip out the middle and neck pickup, which I was just trying to rip out the neck pickup. But apparently it just wanted me to take it all out. So I was like, oh, great. Here we go, it jumped. If you stick around, I'm going to do a sound test with this. Well, I'll do a sound test a little bit later. Come on, you sensitive little MFer. There we go. Almost there. Alrighty. So we got that, and now we're going to move on over. I appreciate the patience for those who did stay and didn't just bail out like, you know, impatient people, but I get it. So here's what we have right now. Got the tremolo level, well, the best we can right now. I got to go through and level this on my own. You can tell it's a little bit lighter. The back cavity plate isn't going to go on like all the way, because if you look right here, the PCB is a little too big, but that's okay, because at least when it goes on, come on, don't be a son of a bitch. At least because when the PCB goes on, or the plate goes on, it at least covers up most of it, and you can at least, you know what I mean, at least get it on. So that's the plus side of it. So with that being said, we put this away, or let me go get the guitar stand. That's a little bit easier. And to make it look cool, I'll just have it. There we go. Nothing better than looking inside a guitar. Just be patient with me real quick. Apologize. All right, so I got the other Jackson right here, you know, trying to do a billion things at once. So here's the new one, and I'm moving it upwards. This one doesn't have a trem, like, you know, like I was saying, but I think I said before, I apologize. You know, the whole thing, doing 40 things at once. So I love this thing. This is a beautiful guitar. I cannot tell you how amazing this thing is. Let me turn this. So I started discovering more about this guitar. My apologies, I needed something to drink. I made the trade for this. The trade I did, I put my John Petrucci up. I know you're probably all gasping, like I was saying earlier, like, oh my God, blasphemy. No, 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 no. That Petrucci you can get all day long. This is a 1997, which you can't go time travel back to 97. Near mint condition. Near mint. I mean, look at that flame maple top. Not laminate whatsoever. And there's a lot of surprises with this beauty. EMG HZ pickups. I've never played HZ pickups till I got this guitar. Blown away. These smoke the Petrucci, and it kills me to say that because I really like the Petrucci. I just put the Petrucci up because I wanted to see what else was out there, because when I got, when I was playing, when I got the Eddie Van Halen, I was like, wow, this thing sounds so chunky. But I kept doing sound comparisons, and this just smoked the Petrucci hands down. I mean, let's be honest, it's Eddie Van Halen compared to the Truch, but I still think John Petrucci's an amazing guitar player. I'm not saying anything bad, not talking crap whatsoever. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, the Sterling guitar is a great guitar. I'm not saying anything bad about the guitar itself. It might sound like I'm talking shit, but I'm not. It's just when you play that guitar and then you play this Jackson, because I had to actually order a special truss rod for it, because when I looked at it, the guy it wasn't clicking in my head. Sorry, let me take this off. What it was, and I was like, reverse headstock, because I don't play reverse headstocks that much, because I have 9 screws and 2 plates on my shoulder, so kind of like reaching like that, it hurts a lot. Well, not a lot, but it's bothersome. And I personally don't like string through bodies. That's just not my thing. I like trims. I play trims only. But as soon as I got the guitar and I was looking at it, the guy was like, I want your Petrucci. How much do you want for blah, blah. I was like, well, I want to trade. I don't want to lose a guitar in my rack. So either trade a head or trade a guitar. So, the next day this guy would not leave me alone. So finally I said, fine, give me $300 and this guitar. The guy comes over. He actually had this thing set. He said it was set up to be. Well, this thing was not set up to be. This thing was with 10s. Mind you, this thing, think 10s, but with 1.5 mil or 2.5 millimeters on the bass side, and probably the same on the treble side, right? So you're thinking action this high, right? And he was like, oh, no, it's all good, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, me being a tech, and when I was like, all right, that's easy fix. So guy leaves, all that fun stuff. I look in the back, start reading the serial number. I'm like, holy hell, this is a 97. So instantly vintage guitar. Guy didn't know what he had, or maybe he did. And then giveaway, it's a Japanese. Another huge thing. So a couple days later, because I had to order a truss rod, wrench, a 7mm. Real quick tip for anybody, if you're wondering what size the truss rod wrench you need for Jackson or Ibanez, 7mm. Back to where we were at. So, was it last night or the night prior? I'm sitting there. Ooh, shit! Oh, that just fell. I'm sitting there. Let me put this up, and I'm going over and reading some of the specs about, okay, they made several different versions of this. And, they had afterburner ones. They had a ton of different ones. And I think they stopped making this in like 2011, something like that. And they kept saying the most sought after one was the one with the preamp. And I was like, okay, maybe one day I'll get lucky and get something like that. So I was watching this video about, adding a preamp to your guitar, and it was, what was his name? It was I think he's German or something like that, and it was like Chopper something. He's like an older gentleman with a gray beard, has a lot of the Marshall stuff and all that. I'll have to put him, link him on all that. But if it was because of him, I discovered this. So we got 3 knobs here, right? We got volume, 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 tone. What I thought was tone. Yep, that's right. You saw it. Let's look at that again. Oh, sorry. Bear with me here. Son of a bitch. I'm just going to do this the easy way for me. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this. That's how you activate the preamp. And I freaked out. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Preamp. This is the version everyone wants. And 20 decibels extra. And I was just baffled. I scored more and more and more and more and more and more the more the more I found out about this. And I don't know what to say. There's no fretwear. There's no dings on the fretboard. There's barely a ding on the fret, or I'm sorry, on the head. There's and barely a ding there. Almost 30 years old, people. Jackson, pre-fender. Your hand melts on the neck like butter. This is why I was always raving about Jackson when I was younger. Reminds me of the Jackson Kelly I used to own back in the day. So I wanted to definitely show you guys this because it had the original battery still in it. Oh, where is it? It was oh, here it is. Give me one sec. It had the original effing battery. The fact it was still working, because it sounded dull. I was like, these pickups don't really have this kind of sound. And it was muffled, like when you put a blanket over the pickups, or not the pickups. I apologize. I've been up for a while. Like when you have, like if you ever used a BBE Sonic Maximizer rack piece or whatnot, that's what it sounded like before I knew that there was the preamp in there. And then I changed the battery out, and now it's just boom. Now I see why people put the preamp. But if you ever get a chance and you find one of these, the DKMGT, grab one. And they have different colors. They have this, which is the trans black. They have the forest green. I know there's a crimson swirl. There's a couple other ones, but definitely look it up. I got the pickup set up at the right height. I have it set to D standard / drop D, and I couldn't be happier. All my guitars are set up properly. I'm actually going to be, I'm up in the air at this point right now with my Ibanez RG450DX, then Starlight Blue. I might put that up for trade / sale because I want a Jackson Kelly and or a Warrior, because those are the two I'm really after. I've been looking for a Warrior for about 2-3 years now, and I just cannot get one of those, it seems. So, but yeah, I wanted you guys to. No, it's to drop something else. I'm clumsy with stuff, but no. Thanks for asking, though. But yeah, I'm gonna go finish working on some of the other stuff and all that, and I will be doing a sound / tone test here. What is it? I'm gonna say Friday afternoon or Saturday afternoon. So if there's like any recommendation, not recommendations, if you can recommend any middle pickups that are single coil, that are AMG, that you guys know of, I would appreciate it. If there's anything you would like me to do on a video, please let me know. I have no problem, doing a video. I already did one for somebody that asked politely about the 8-string, and yeah, I enjoy doing that stuff. That's why I'm here to do it. So All right, you guys take care. Thanks for stopping in. And I was trying to do the best video I could do with 2 guitars as fast as I could do it. All right, bye. All right, guys. All right, buddies. You take care, my tech heads, and I will see you probably later today or tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Yeah, me too. I'm pretty excited myself, buddy. All right, BG. You take care, buddy.